And we are back, and no, you are not seeing wrong. I'm just standing in for Lisa this morning, and I am joined by the ladies on Winners Row. K2K Alliance and partners Karen and Kathy are joining me this morning. So thank you, ladies. Did I get it right?
You got it.
Adjusted right. Yes, I made sure, and look at that. How y'all doing this morning?
Great, we're fantastic this morning.
Ah, boy. Now, after such a bumper season,
Right.
how many, 5 titles under the belt so far, and now this new category introduced. First of all, what was the reaction?
Honestly, we were so excited.
Yeah.
We feel so blessed and humbled. You know, honestly, without our masqueraders, it would have never, ever happened. And we really do feel honored, humbled, and blessed.
All the applause, because you guys came out with a mission to bring fashion to mass, and you've done exactly that. Making the stained glass come alive this carnival. And
Thank
that
you.
concept itself was something that you may not necessarily think of when you think carnival, because you think more church. And that's usually not something that is synonymous with the season. You guys found a beautiful way to merge that. So tell me a little bit about what the concept or what the goal was for this carnival, the entire story itself, for those who didn't get to see it on the road or did, but just didn't necessarily get the entire presentation, perhaps.
You know, I mean, just to, I guess, give you a little, information about the brand. We are very focused on storytelling. You know, and a lot of the stories that we tell within the carnival season, it's really and truly, I guess, a personal story for my sister and myself. You know, and given that we don't reside at home, we actually reside and work abroad.
Right.
We felt that, you know, I mean, just given the global dynamic, there's a lot of anti-globalization, a lot of segregation, and we really thought that maybe the world in general is in need of prayer. And that really brought together the theme through stained glass windows. And what it really does is that it flips the story. So it talks about like a lot of the positives that we need. So instead of despair, you're looking at hope.
Right.
Instead of hatred, you're really talking about love. You know, instead of darkness, you're moving towards that light.
Right,
You
absolutely.
know what I mean? So the story really morphs and moves you through that. And the presentation, it walked you through that through the prayer of St. Francis.
Right. Now, that again was a phenomenal presentation. The movement, the color, everything that a masquerader could hope for and more. And a lot of people don't consider how difficult it may be to keep that show moving on the road. So job well done, ladies.
Oh gosh, thank you.
As far as that new category, though, reports are mixed in that there was the meeting of the band leaders because it was made to accommodate the smaller bands or medium bands, saying that they're not eligible for Band of the Year. Now, you guys have broken that glass ceiling, so to speak. And in that case, what would have been the actual experience in the lead up to this? There was a conversation, there wasn't a conversation, this was completely surprise. What was the scenario?
Well, you know, to be perfectly frank, as she well said, we don't reside at home. The way that we became informed of that was when we downloaded the rules and regulations for Carnival 2019.
Okay.
Right, whereby it kind of listed out basically what the new categories were. In terms of the overall Band of the Year, there wasn't a criteria set. So basically you saw it listed saying there's an overall Band of the Year, but in our minds, that's still somewhat collaborated with it being a large band category.
Right.
So needless to say, when we got the results yesterday, we were beyond overjoyed, even shocked, to be perfectly frank with you. And, you know, the new category, I think what they're aiming to do is it's really to drive innovation, right? It's also to motivate, if you want to see the medium bands, the smaller bands, to show that, you know, and I have been using, you know, the phrase the David and Goliath story, just in keeping in theme with the whole religious aspect, whereby you can be a small player, but still make moves, right? So, you know, I want to thank the NCC for that.
Right.
And I also, as Karen well said, to thank our masqueraders for that, because, you know, without the bodies, without the masqueraders, there is no us.
There is no mass, there is no mass. So one year, maybe I'll be jumping into a K2K costume. I'm one of those masqueraders who tends to start in a costume and end up in half of it on stage. But Kai, do you think you'd be joining in one day? Maybe Carrie and I could.
I think I could be joining in one day.
I was like, maybe. But you guys have found a great way, as you said, to innovate the mass and to keep it beautiful, and we truly appreciate that.
Thank you.
Any secrets we could find out about Carnival next year? No?
Well, 2020, honestly, it is a lot of theatre.
Yeah.
We're bringing a lot more of the beadwork, which I think our masqueraders are a bit more familiar with. So a lot of the design work is a lot more intricate. but it is really pure theatre. And it's a kind of a new area, I think, for us, and I think the masqueraders should be very, very excited. It's not something that we have done historically, so it's something new and something fresh, and there's a lot of color.
Well, I expect nothing less where color is concerned from you ladies, as we can see this morning. These pieces are not the exact or replicas in any way of the current presentation, but they do definitely remind me of the K2K color, pattern, and style. So I always think of it as the merger of fashion and mass, as you guys said in your mission. Does that mean that we could probably get a line coming out separately again?
Correct.
You guys have done it before, so I'm hoping for 2019, 2020, we could do that.
I mean, definitely, I mean, going forward, coming in May, we have a resort line coming, so that it keeps the momentum and kind of going throughout the course of the year. So the masqueraders are looking, I think, and people just in general, looking forward towards like the clothing aspect, because I think that is a true vision and is a true branding, I think, of K2K, because what we really do is that we mix wardrobe pieces, things that people can use after Carnival, and it hones into the 365-day concept. So in May, you're going to get a lot more pieces coming out of K2K.
We'll check in with you guys in May, I guess.
Yes,
and
definitely.
Then, and you know, if you need some models, you know, Carrie and I will be volunteering our services. Carrie?
I'm in. I'm totally in.
Like, whatever I said this morning.
You need me tomorrow?
Yeah, tomorrow he's ready. He's ready. You guys, in that case, congratulations
Thank
again.
you so much.
Thank you so much for making it after all this hectic season that is to come up with us early this morning. And we look forward to your 2020 presentation.
Of course, thank you so much for having us.
Absolutely. Oh, and they said it in cinema.
Yeah, I know. Right?
Sisters. Now, K2K, you guys, overall winners. We're looking forward to it for 2020.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.